a 30-day challenge at Sadhana Yoga. 7 yogis sign up to do a yoga session a day consecutively for 30 days, at least 80% of which must be Bikram yoga, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises in a studio heated to 42 degrees centigrade. Let's meet the yogis and find out why they're doing the challenge.
What drew me to doing the challenge was just to be able to do yoga consistently and to just prioritize it for 30 days. So it becomes natural. You don't even have to ask yourself in the morning whether you get up and go to yoga or not.
I've only been coming to Sadhana for 3 months. I'm a classical freelance musician. So I think it will be a very good challenge just to turn up every day and see what happens.
I work and I'm a wife and I'm a mother and we have a dog and our lives are busy. I've been practicing less and less and less and less of late because I've been hit by the menopause and I have just getting myself here and getting myself out of bed and getting the motivation is doubly hard.
I get back on track with being more healthy and kind to my body.
I'm naturally incredibly competitive, and Bikram is about patience and slow progress. So actually coming away and making just a slight amount of progress over 30 days would be such an achievement for me.
I'm an ex-pro sportsman, ex-rugby player, so I like a challenge, and I think the 30 days starting off in January is a perfect way to lose that weight you've put on over Christmas, get the alcohol out of your body and try and live a healthier lifestyle.
The areas that I want to work on the most is my balance, especially the left-hand side of my body, because 5 years ago I had chronic sciatica where I was in a wheelchair where my whole leg wasted away. So in order to complement the challenge, one of the things that I done 3 days ago was give up smoking.
Sick, hot, headachy, exhausted, but I made it.
Totally exhausted me. Thinking I've committed to 30 days of this.
Hello. I'm recovering from the first. I'm still recovering, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's on day 3. It was really hot, and my whole body was aching.
And it was really hard to get out of bed, but I really like how yoga has become a priority in the past days.
I am totally exhausted after every class.
Just every morning, these little excuses, and I seriously considered staying in bed.
By the Friday, I'm just very tired. Sore, I can feel my muscles.
Sometimes I do think that I would be better off just staying in bed.
Painful, I was in pain.
Weaker, so not as strong, but I've been taking it easy on myself.
After you got through the first couple of days and it became more of a routine, you start to crave it.
I do 2 on the weekends, so that would be 4 on the weekends.
I've actually altered my work to work around my yoga for this period, so yoga is taking over.
I think the people around me think I'm a bit obsessed.
And I'm a French horn player, so a lot of what I do is based around breathing, and in my practice and rehearsals and things, I found that I'm actually able to breathe deeper and using more of my ribs.
I have started to lose a bit of weight.
All these bits are sticking out and that, so that may be because fat is dropping off.
My relationship with alcohol has changed quite a lot. I found I don't want it as much. Even after a small amount, I won't want anymore. I can't eat a big meal anymore.
At the beginning of the year, I gave up smoking. I used to smoke tons of cannabis. I've stopped smoking.
I have so much more energy.
My balance is better.
I've got more supple.
A lot of other things in my life I've just seen more relaxed.
I have a lot of energy throughout the day and more focus.
And my overall health and well-being I've found to be really positive after 2 weeks.
My energy levels have increased.
And it's a big plus is the camaraderie here at the studio.
And my boyfriend Charlie is actually doing the 30-day challenge as well, so we've had the most amazing journey together.
waking up in the night with severe cramps, hectic life trying to get here.
It's gone through the ups and downs of sometimes I'm tired and sometimes I'm really energized.
I really drained myself, and when I actually felt down and I felt exhausted, and walking into the class, I thought, I don't really want to do this tonight. I stuck at it and gradually rehydrated, and I started taking some multivitamins and things like that. But after that, I've been fine. I mean, the last 2 weeks, I've really, really enjoyed it. I have lost 1 stone 4 pounds in a month.
And I think halfway through there's maybe this point where you feel like it's really hard. Once you get over it, I think it becomes very easy, and it becomes not easy, but very much of a habit. I've seen a lot of changes during the challenge. I've become much more flexible. I've become more relaxed, and I think the yoga just creates a balance for me in my daily life. Now it's so embedded in my day that I cannot be kind of without it.
I've got a lifelong smoking cannabis habit, and I decided to give up at the beginning. And I've had no cravings. I haven't touched it, and I haven't had to battle. Usually I struggle because I've given up before, and I struggle with myself every evening because I want to have a split. And I haven't had no desires. And the only thing what is different is that I'm doing a 30-day challenge. That is one shiny part. I spend $5,000 a year on cannabis, and I've given up for a whole month, and I've had a lifelong habit. I've given up before, but I've craved it every night. But what I'm saying is that there'd be no resistance. I've had no desire. So for me, that's a beautiful thing. And for me, that was worth the sciatica, the sweating my nuts off, the cramps at night, and all the rest of it.
My stress levels really calmed down after doing this challenge and coming in every day. It was sort of like me time as well, which I really looked forward to actually. But doing the 30-day challenge was really helpful because you plan, you schedule things, and you don't make silly excuses. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm not feeling that well. I don't have time.
But overall, I've been pretty good throughout. Having to be here every single day and having that you have to be somewhere meant that I structured my days a lot better, and I got a lot of stuff done prior to coming in. So it actually motivated me to be more productive outside of the yoga room.
Well, I have improved. My just overall well-being, happier, fitter, calmer, stronger, slimmer, emotionally managing better, actually, spiritually being more present, which is great.
I feel amazing, feel really energised and refreshed, and yeah, really happy. The main thing that's got me through, I think, is the community and the accountability of it being a public challenge. So the community here is just kind of infectious, and the Facebook group really helped. I'm currently training for an Ironman, so it's massively helped with my strength, my core strength. It's been amazing. But also just my general energy has massively increased. I gave up caffeine and alcohol. That has been a game changer for me.